Welcome to Red Chameleon. We are just getting started, so please smash the like button. Today's AskReddit question is, what is your favorite superhero film and why? Let's get started. Dark Knight. It's what made me love Batman. The Dark Knight was more like a supervillain movie, where the good guys lose everything to win against the bad guy. The Joker's character was written so well. It needed a performance of a lifetime, and Ledger delivered it. I have a certain nostalgia for the original Robert Downey Jr., Iron Man. It had lots of humor, a good origin story, and a decent romantic subplot. Mostly, though, I wasn't burned out by the dozens of superhero movies that have been produced since, and come to dominate the movie market. I loved the original suit. It seemed really heavy, and I loved the little servo motor sounds. Dredd. That movie blew my mind. Went in with low expectations, and it basically gave me exactly what I wanted in an action movie. No filler, just pure action. Edit. It also gave me my man crush on Karl Urban. Such a badass. We really need more Karl Urban as Dredd. He was so perfect. Also, I just learned that Domhnall Gleeson is the computer nerd in that film. He has quite the filmography across some big-name franchises at this point. Into the Spider-Verse. I want to see an X-Men in that style. The Incredibles is up there for me. Such wholesome. Logan. It was so depressing and human, and I loved it. Hugh Jackman and Sir Patrick Stewart really gave their all, and you could tell they were saying goodbye to these characters they have both played for 10+ years. Spider-Man 2. I think The Dark Knight might be a better film, but Spider-Man 2 is a better superhero film. I love how Peter is the main character, and it's his struggles to balance life with being Spider-Man, which makes the movie so good. The guy has such bad luck. You can't help but feel for him. When he gives up being Spider-Man, his life finally starts to come together, and you're so happy for him. That is when he realizes, when he saves the kid from the burning building, and finds out that someone never made it out. If he does not save them, who will? It's not his powers that make him a hero. It's the fact that he is just an average guy struggling in New York. So he gives up having a life to help the little guys. Because he is one. When I was young, I never knew why he was losing his powers. But when I rewatched recently, it was his love for MJ, and that exact issue that Dr. Octavius was talking about, storing love inside and it will make him sick. It has everything you could want from a superhero movie. Likeable main character, compelling villain, campy fun, and amazing action. Perfect movie for my favorite character in all of fiction. Constantine is full of amazing moments. I love that movie. Can you imagine if he shows up in the new Wonder Woman movie with Keanu Reeves playing him? Totally out of the blue. He is such a fun character whenever he pops up in the DCU. Guardians of the Galaxy. The humor had me hooked. Thor Ragnarok. It's very funny and a ton of memes. Piss off, Ghost. Might catch flack for this, but Sky High. Not the best movie by any means, but I liked it, and it brings back some good memories. I love Sky High. It's so damn corny and silly, but in the best way. Been a lot of great ones mentioned, but I'm really partial to Hellboy. Such a great film, and the sequel was also fantastic. Deadpool. Suits my type of humor, and the action is perfect. You can pinpoint the exact moment that Reddit fell in love with Ryan Reynolds, as when this movie was released. You couldn't get a more perfect casting. Edit, grammar. Batman, 1989, because it is so dark and grimy. Exactly how I have, and always will think of Batman. I love Tim Burton's Batman films. I was totally going to write this. The best thing about these movies is definitely the noir atmosphere. And the music. Blade. Favorite Marvel character. Mystery Men. Only because of the Smash Mouth song. But there was so much more to love about the movie. If I was sober, I'd say Winter Soldier or Wonder Woman. But I have had 3 drinks, so Shazam. Shazam had a really strong heart to it, honestly. I loved that movie. Billy and his siblings are all genuinely great characters, and you're really rooting for them the whole film. Unbreakable. Such a good movie. It works so well because it makes comic books integral to its story. It's a firmly grounded origin story, is what should be the twilight of any other superhero's origin, because power can come only when you let it come. It uses cinematography to make it look like a comic book. It uses color to show themes. It's just perfection. V for Vendetta. Literally watching it right now. Everybody is special. Everybody is a hero, a lover, a fool, a villain. Everybody has their story to tell. Endgame for sure. It's not everyone's favorite, but nothing will ever beat the raw emotions I felt during the last hour of that movie. By far the best cinematic experience I have ever had. The moment when Cap comes in with the hammer gets me hard every time. Ant-Man, because I had no expectations and it blew me away. Similar, Ragnarok. Both movies were fun and didn't take themselves too seriously. Doctor Strange. Wonder Woman. It wasn't really anything special as a movie itself, and I don't watch very many superhero movies outside of the MCU. I think it was just Gal and the Amazons being just badass and strong in their own right, and I walked out of that movie feeling like a little kid, in admiration of this super cool hero. It's not that I wanted to delve too much into the feminism discussion or anything around this, but it was just this cool moment of having a badass hero I felt I could relate to or look up to, in a childlike sense.